Hello everyone, my name is Luyando Chiasa, and in this video I'll be doing a quick overview of MA to 10. So in the course of this video we'll talk about three things. Number one, which is what's the course content for MA to 10. With me here is the course syllabus, which just states a few things that you already know. The fact that MA210 does not have assignments and it does not have labs. The CA is out of 40, the exam is out of 60. You already know these things. And we have we also have the content, which is differentiation, integration, application of integration, and application of differentiation. But to sum it all up, we can put it like this. So in term one, you'll be learning differentiation, and in term two through to term three, you'll be learning integration. And one important thing is that the calculus that you learned in MA 110 will be the foundation for 210. So for those of us who just gunned, or maybe even when you were answering in the session, or you never chose any question had that had calculus. Well, this time around you'll be learning calculus throughout. So term one is integration. Yeah. So to show you what I mean is we can just quickly look at lecture 2. Let's quickly look at lecture 2. You'll find that the first thing, the power rule, you learned about this in 110. If I just scroll down, product, you learned about this. And quotient rule, these are things that you learned. If I go over to lecture 3, inverse trigonometric functions, you learned about this. Lecture 4, parametric functions. I'm assuming that you also learned about this. During our intake, we learned this uh, in our calculus for 110. Okay, so these are things that are well known. So what's going to happen is that some of these things that I've shown you are just basically going to be summed up in one lecture. Yeah, it's just going to give you an overview of the power rule, assuming that you learned, an overview of the chain rule, uh, things like inverse trigonometric functions, just an overview, assuming that you learned. Then you kick it up with advanced stuff. So if you will not remember what you learned in 110 at that point, you will have to go back. So this would be a good time to the holiday that you have up would be a good time to get in pace with what you learned previously. Okay. What other thing do I have to talk about? I said that we're going to talk about three things. Number two is that does MA210 require any reference books? Well, not necessarily, but I would recommend two. There's Engineering Mathematics by Taidoka, and there's another book that we're going to share. I don't remember the name. Yeah, you can refer to those, yeah, just for understanding sake, basically. But for the practice questions and everything, I would prefer that you use the lecture notes. Even if you ask any senior or the time that you start learning, you find that there will be a huge emphasis on the lecture notes. Yeah, don't mind my voice. I've got flu, so there will be a huge emphasis on the lecture notes. So the lecture notes are the way to go. And the third thing, the last thing that we need to talk about is that how are we going to help you with MA 110 throughout the holiday before you open. What we're going to do is there's this section here, the school tube. Yeah, so this this section is going to have some videos to just help you understand the lecture notes. And we're going to be going lecture by lecture. So the first list of videos that we're going to share, we will pick it. Sorry for that. We'll just pick things up from where you left off from, or where you left off with MA 110. Then we'll slowly transition you to MA 210. So by the time you'll be starting to learn, you'll be fully acquainted with MA 210. And one last thing that I almost forgot to talk about is that for all the engineering programs that come after engineering, bachelors of engineering, NQ, so all the programs like civil engineering, mechatronics engineering, which I'm doing myself, and all the other programs like mechanical engineering will require you to get good grades in MA 110. So if I'm not mistaken, it's the only course that is required for you to have good grades in all the programs. It's a universal course. Yeah, so you need to do good in to do well in this course. Yeah. So if there are some things that I haven't talked about, well, you can post them as questions in the WhatsApp group, and you can even inbox me for or inbox any other admin in the in our group. So that's it. Hope you don't mind me coughing in this video. I'm just not well. So see you in the next course review that we're going to share. Bye bye.